hidden nature of a vampire who exists outside of societal norms often served as a narrative proxy for forbidden or non-normative love. Modern representation. In contemporary media, this subtext has moved to the foreground. Shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, with the character Faith, or various modern Gothic novels explicitly explore the intersection of queer identity and immortality. Regarding the Byron reference, you may be conflating two separate cultural touchpoints. 1. Lord Byron, the famous romantic poet whose physician, John Polidori, wrote The Vampire, 1819. Byron's own dark, brooding, and dangerous persona was the original blueprint for the modern vampire character. 2. Pterodactyl. This is a genus of pterosaurs. It is possible you are referencing an obscure internet meme, a specific fan fiction character, or a piece of surrealist humor that associates these prehistoric creatures with vampire tropes. If you are thinking of a specific quote from a book, movie, or internet subculture, feel free to provide more context. Are you looking for a specific analysis of a character, or perhaps trying to identify the source of a particular meme you encountered?
You know, it's funny because it's true. Byron's really seen this shit happen, bro. A woman tried to have sex with a T-Rex. Oh my goodness, dude. What? They're so gay that they're gay.
When the horse and the T-Rex finally sit down to discuss the matter of vampire woman and the nature of queer-coded Gothic romance, the conversation is as chaotic as you might expect. The view from the T-Rex. The T-Rex, whose arms are too short to reach his own chin, lets out a low, vibrating growl. He isn't interested in the nuances of 19th century literature. To him, the vampire is simply a competitor for the apex predator title. A vampire woman? The T-Rex rumbles, his voice shaking the ground. She hunts, she keeps her prey close, and she defies the laws of nature to persist long after she should be extinct. In that sense, she is the ultimate predator. Whether she is gay or not is irrelevant. She is simply an apex entity. Love for her is just another way to sink her teeth into the world. The view from the horse. The horse, meanwhile, is pacing nervously. He doesn't like the talk of blood or immortality. He is a creature of the open plains, obsessed with the tangible reality of the here and now. He tosses his mane, his ears pinned back in skepticism. You're looking at it through the lens of power, the horse says, blowing a sharp breath through his nostrils. You think it's about hunting. But it's not. It's about the longing. A vampire woman spends centuries watching everything she knows turn to dust. When she finds someone who catches her eye, when she finds that gay spark, it's not about hunting. It's about finally having someone who exists on your same timeline, in your same dark, eternal shadow. It's the only way to avoid the crushing loneliness of forever. The verdict, the T-Rex stops pacing and looks at the horse. For a moment, the prehistoric hunter and the domesticated runner agree. The vampire woman trope isn't just about labels. It is a myth that uses the supernatural to mirror a very human experience. The feeling of being an outsider, the desire to find someone who shares your secret reality, and the willingness to defy society, or even death, to be with them. Whether you call it gay or Gothic, it is, at its heart, a story about choosing your own companion in a world that doesn't understand your kind. Does this perspective on the vampire woman archetype align with the specific theory you were investigating? Or were you looking for a more scientific, or perhaps more surreal take from our prehistoric companions?
Excuse me. Why you say us?
Hello, members. Your Sam's Club will be closing soon. Please make your final selections and head to the registers when you're ready. We appreciate you, and we're proud to serve this community as your club.
The timestamp reads clearly, Monday, July 13th, 2026. Regarding your reference to data log year 4,984,220 and the enigmatic VDR Byron pterodactyl. These terms do not appear in your personal history or standard cultural archives. They seem to belong to a very specific, perhaps personal or fictional, framework you are constructing. Given the immense scale of that data log year, nearly 5 million years in the future, it suggests we are operating within a speculative or world-building context. To help me best assist you as your collaborator, could you provide a bit more context on how these elements fit into your project? For instance, are these entries for a creative writing project, a sci-fi narrative, or a role-play scenario you are developing? What is the role of VDR Byron within this far-future timeline? I am ready to help you flesh out this world or analyze the logic of your data logs if you share the parameters of this universe.